Happy Monday, YouTube. What a day today. Beautiful. We are a few days into this COVID. Starting to feel a bit better, feeling better day by day. We're just doing another walk today, which we're coming close to 5.5k. It's meant to be a gym session day, but we'll stay out of the gym until our sort of infectious period is done, which I think is Wednesday. So I'll just get done what I can at home, depending on how I'm feeling after this as well. It'll probably be pretty light for the first couple of days of this week, but hopefully come Wednesday we'll be able to work back in some cardio and get our way back up to full strength. Hope everyone has a good week. Talk soon. Look at you, beautiful lady. Sniff, 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 sniff. Look at that beautiful day. We're having a run. Welcome to Thursday. It's been a couple of days, but we're feeling a lot better. Come on, little lady. Feeling a lot better today, and improving over the last couple of days. On Tuesday, we just did a walk again. I think it was like 7k. Just took it easy. And then yesterday we did our first actual session. So it was an hour and a half on the trainer, but I got 45 minutes through and had to call it because I just felt terrible. And then just did 15-minute spin to bring it up to an hour. And then we had got a 500 metre swim in, some gym work done, but I didn't complete it, so I'm going to finish that now. And we had a physio appointment. So at the physio, had some of the usual testing, and that was some positive results there. Still having some of that rotational pain though, so we're increasing more of the exercises, increasing more of the weights, and progressing the swimming from 500 to 750 metres for the next 2 weeks, and then have another appointment, and he seemed pretty confident that we'll have some good results in the next couple of weeks, so that's where we're at. As for today, I'm going to head to the gym now, finish the gym session that was meant to be yesterday that I didn't get all the way through, and then we've got sort of a long run day, like an aerobic hour and a half run from the coach, but the EP also has me to do a track session, so might end up combining the two in some way or another. I haven't quite figured that out yet. And then I think that's it for today, so we'll see. We might end up doing something else later. Anyway, I'm going to get to the gym now. We'll get the day started. Yeah. Beautiful girl. Well, we ended up doing track session drills at the local oval, which included 7x500s, and then at the end of that we did just an aerobic run, easy, about an hour and a bit, just to bring the sort of total running up to around an hour 40, which was what the original run program was. All felt good, no issues. It's a bloody beautiful day out there. Gets you pumped for summer, but that's ages away. This little lady is definitely enjoying it. How's the sunshine, little lady? You've been sitting there this whole time, haven't you? Well, it did take me 3 sessions over 2 days, but I finally got yesterday's gym session done and 15 minutes sauna as well. But it's a wrap for the day. We'll see you tomorrow. Happy Friday, YouTube. We just did our morning gym session, and then I had to drop the car off at the mechanics. So I did that, just walking home, and we've got a long ride day today, or kind of long ride day. It's not too long, but we're still recovering from COVID, so. But 2.5 hours with most of it just aerobic, and then the last hour will be 2 to 3 by 20-minute TT intervals at 230 to 250 watts. Yeah, the body's still not feeling the best, so we'll probably keep it to 2, but we'll see how we go. Just driving home now, we'll prep up and get going. So we ended up doing all 3 of the intervals. So that ride was 90 minutes, moderate aerobic, which I think I rode at 190 watts, and then 3 by 20 minute TT efforts, which was 245 watts with 5 minutes easy between each, and then easy home, which totaled I think about 2 hours 45 and 95k. But I thought, I know a chunk of my listeners aren't actually cyclists or triathletes, and there might be some new people into the sports that might benefit as well, but considering I talk a bit about power with my rides, I thought I might give you a little crash course on what power is and why we use it. Power is measured through a power meter. It's usually in the crank or in the pedal, or if you use a smart trainer at home, they've often got inbuilt power meters inside them. In running, with training and racing, you use sort of heart rate and pace. In cycling, we use a lot of power output. Why do we use that over, say, speed or heart rate? Often we use a combination of, 2 or 3 of those, but the advantages of power is that it's a live number. The heart rate generally has a bit of a lag period. So if you were to say, do a 30-second maximum or, any sort of 30-second interval, and then rest, your heart rate's not actually going to peak until say 15 seconds after that interval. So if you're chasing a heart rate number, then that number's kind of always going to be in front of you. By the time you hit your number, in terms of effort, you've actually probably surpassed what you were meaning to, which, leads you to potentially push too hard, blow up maybe in certain circumstances. Whereas power is a live number, and when you mix it with your FTP, which I've spoken about in a previous video, which is the theoretical power number that you can hold for 1 hour, you can get your power zones from that and then follow your power zones, which is a lot more efficient and doesn't have that lag issue that heart rate can have. In terms of pace or speed on the bike, there's sort of a lot of variables with that, obviously, hills, wind conditions, a lot of stuff can affect speed, whereas there's a lot less variables with power. So whether you're going uphill, whether you're going downhill, whether you're on the flat, whether it's windy, the power that you're exerting through the crank is relatively consistent. But obviously in, particularly racing circumstances, but certain training sessions as well, you'll likely use a combination of these. They're just multiple tools at your disposal, multiple metrics that you have available to you. But yes, power has a lot of advantages over speed and heart rate in training. So hopefully that gives you a little bit more insight into what I'm talking about when I say I rode this power for X amount of time. Anyway, now we are walking to pick up the car from the mechanics, and then I'm going to drive to the pool, get a 750 metre swim in, because we're increasing to that now since the last physio appointment, and then I'll jump in the sauna, I think, rest the body a bit, recover for tomorrow, because we've got another ride tomorrow, and then a run off the bike, I think. Hope everyone has a good weekend. Just finished our 3-hour moderate aerobic ride into a 40-minute brick run, which was 15 minutes easy and then 25 minutes tempo aiming at 155 heart rate. So that went alright. It's obviously going to take the body a little bit of time till we're getting some good run paces back after all the time off with the injury, but felt good, so that's the main thing. And that's it for the day. We're back to work tomorrow, Sunday. I think we've got a 1-hour run after work. Aside from that, there's a big game down at the tank tonight for the Dollies playing Collingwood. They're bringing down like 4 of their premiership players because the Frankston heat's just too much for them. So we're going to head down there tonight, catch a good game of footy, and we'll see you tomorrow.
take the lead.
Sunday today, we had first day shift, an hour and a half overtime, but we still got our 1 hour treadmill run done tonight, moderate aerobic. I think it was about 10.7k in the hour, and now we're finally back home, had a shower, ready to sit down and watch some Happy Gilmore 2 and have some dinner. I hope everyone's having a good week. We'll see you next week.
You have a good day.